It's about commitment, healing, honor, respect. This is Barber Life. Cutting hair, I like it. Barbershop, I like it. Change your life, I like it. Conversate, I like it.
You spiraling out of control.
Oh man. We here, Conscious Heads Barbering Boot Camp, Conscious Heads, the barbershop, the real barbershop conversations. We got a live one for y'all today. Glad y'all can join us. We just try to get y'all the real barbershop experience. I know it's a lot of barbershop shows that come on the internet that come through. LeBron got one, a couple other folks got some different shows, which the shows are pretty good, but we try to give you the live, real experience. So somebody might come through here selling some stuff, all of that. You know what I mean? We had that before also. So we just give you the live and we have some of the best conversations. That's why this is like a healing environment. We talk about politics. We talk about sports just a little bit. We don't get crazy with that. You know what I mean? We might give you about 20% sport talk up in this joint. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everything everybody else talk about, but we about healing our people. We're about bringing up issues that may influence folks. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? So we here for another live one. We got brother Ricardo in the building again. We got brother Kenny up in the building again. And we got BA up in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, right there, yeah. Brother BA in the building. All four of us make up the Conscious Heads, the real barbershop conversation, and our clients will join in and whatever. We also got joining us coming in here, straight in B-Mo. We got Brother Tahaka Bay. You can turn Brother Tahaka Bay joining us to come in on a live today.
You said that with a laugh, bro.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Hey, because because brother is live. You know what I mean? And always ready to go, always ready to flow. So yeah, man, that's what it is. The brothers was laughing a little bit. We were supposed to come on at 3:00, but Kenny had to go get lunch. If that's what you want to call it, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some of the
we're not gonna besmirch his brain.
Some of the brothers have criticized Kenny for his
lunch selection.
His lunch selection. You know what I'm saying? So Kenny eats stuff, as you can see. Kenny eats stuff that I can't eat on a regular basis because I pick up 5 or 10 pounds off of the stuff he eat every day. You know what I'm saying? So he can eat many of those different brands. Like I said, I ain't giving out no shots, no shout outs to none of these places, but he likes to eat at those different places a lot. You know what I mean? And he don't gain no weight.
You gotta emphasize that.
The brother gains no weight. You know what I'm saying? As he actually does it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. You know what I mean? So he gets away with stuff that we can't get away with. So here today, how everybody feeling today? How the brothers feeling?
Chilling, man. Feeling good.
All right. Spirit is strong, definitely strong. All right, so we up in here today, and so we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna kick it off on a light mood first and foremost. We're gonna kick it off. I think the first topic we was gonna talk about was because we was going through this. We go through this a lot in the barbershop. This is a regular conversation in here, just to get y'all. And family, y'all can actually join in and give us your list too. So we want to just start off with some light stuff real quick, talking about female singers, the best female singers of all time. We do this a lot, and we got different people that come up with different things. And like some people that they say, I can't believe that they say. Some people that they don't say, I can't believe. So we just want to start off talking about, who do you think the best, your top 5 singers of all time? You know what I mean? In general. So man, Kenny, go ahead and set it off, man. So go ahead and set it off.
Whitney
would
be number 1. I ain't really thought of the order. Whitney, I would then probably say Mariah Carey.
All time number 2? I mean, just in general. Okay.
Either,
I got you.
The best top 5 female singers I've heard.
Okay.
I said Whitney, Mariah. Stephanie Mills is a great one. I mean, a lot of people might not have her top 5, but I think she's a great singer.
Top 5?
Not top 5, but in my book, she's top 5.
Okay.
Patti LaBelle. This is gonna be controversial, but I really love Fantasia singing. Fantasia is one of my top 5.
Woo,
I know that one. That one ain't gonna be on many people's top 5.
I know. She can sing, but top 5 of all.
Yeah,
No, she could definitely sing.
I know,
She
that's one of my
definitely sing.
favorites,
Yeah.
That's
She could
just one of
definitely
my
sing. She
all-time
definitely sing. You know what I mean?
I love to hear her sing.
BA, who you got?
No one.
Cut that down in the background.
Definitely number one gotta be Whitney. Everybody else really don't matter, but
Shut the door or something.
I'll put Mariah in the top 5. Aretha.
Aretha?
Yeah. That's 3. Y'all gonna hate me for this, but
Don't do it.
Celine Dion.
Hey, bro. Oh, come on, man. Come on,
Yo,
bro.
Yo, Jabari, get him, yo.
Everybody was singing "My Heart Will Go On." Yo, she's a great singer, man. Jabari, get him.
Top 5, though, bro.
Top 5. Yo.
Top 5.
She's really
Are
like.
you serious?
Her octaves. Yeah.
Top 5, though?
Ain't she fought one of us?
It's something in it.
No, seriously. No, man, she getting the Mariah Carey pass, but that ain't us.
Nah, man.
Mariah Carey. I like
Yeah,
that.
she get the Mariah Carey
She can
pass,
sing, man, but
she ain't us.
Yeah. Nah, man. Nah.
She can sing with the best of them, man.
She can sing, that's no doubt. That's no doubt. She can sing.
So you'll rock the whole album riding to New York.
I can play Selena's greatest hits and I'll be fine.
Oh, you're doing way too much. I gotta respect you.
Nah, man, I got 4, man. That's it. That's my Mount Rushmore, man. Can I do like 2 for Whitney? I'm gonna do 2 spots for Whitney.
Yo.
Yo, beginning to mid '90s and then mid '90s to the
Yeah,
end.
she's one
Because
person, yo.
It was 2 different voices. That once the drug set in, she was a different artist.
Yeah.
Still great. You said so she got 2 spots, man. If Kobe can retire 2 jerseys, I can get 2 Whitneys. Thank you.
Come on, man.
I appreciate
Too
This
good,
guy,
man.
yo.
Come on, man. What you got, Cardo?
I got Shot Caller,
Good one.
Legacy,
Good one. Yeah.
Corinne Bailey Ray,
Oh, wow.
Corinne Bailey Ray.
Good one, no.
Yeah, he got me.
Who's that?
She's like a neo soul.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That might not be.
He's super cultural.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out of the loop with that one. I'm gonna Google that tonight.
Yeah, I heard that before.
She got a song called Green Afro DJ. That's like one of my favorite songs. She got some joints. I'm gonna rewind this. Played a lot of her music. Michael Davis used to play.
Oh, yeah?
He played a lot of B-side.
Oh, okay.
On the fly, got throw Patty in there and Stephanie Mills.
Stephanie Mills. Okay.
Stephanie.
All right.
Jabari, what's your list?
All right. I mean, definitely, I'm gonna go with Whitney. Definitely. Oh, come on, man. Come on, bro. What's the problem?
The camera, right.
The camera right here.
No questions asked, Whitney, right? Clearly consensus, right? He runs the shop. He's the owner, so that means he has access to what is played in the shop. Never do he play any Whitney whatsoever.
I didn't know.
I'm asking like, yo, he go through all the 80s, the 70s, 90s, he hit all decades. How many Whitney do I get? Like less than 10% is actually played on the joint. But you can take your list.
He has been consistent with that.
What you say and what you play.
Anyway,
Yeah.
proceeding on. You know what I'm saying? We do play Whitney up ahead. I gotta be in a certain. Yo, Whitney. A lot of her music is sad, bro. I gotta be in a certain vibe. What you just say? Whitney Houston is sad. It's a vibe, bro.
She be in love all the time more than sad.
Jabari, yo.
I mean, but it be in love, sad songs. But you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I will always love you. Come on, man. That's what the song is.
I was being jealous of the future. That's what you doing.
I mean, that's a good song. Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's a good song. I mean, you know.
Come on, that pulls me up in here with the
Yeah.
children of the future.
That's supposed to be. It's still sad though.
It's not right, but
It's still a little.
that was a tempo song. I got it though. Continue.
The Bodyguard whole soundtrack, man. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was depressed,
you cannot have that and still play plenty with.
bro, she don't got a lot of fast-paced songs, bro. Most of that stuff is real. It's like slow song. I love it though. I'm saying I love the songs.
If you love it, you wouldn't have said that.
Anyway, moving forward, man. Denise Williams gonna be on my list. Definitely Mariah Carey gonna be on there. You know what I mean? Because she can hit some notes.
Yeah.
Many Ripper tenors up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, many gonna be there.
Bro, you don't have 100 or better. Because you talk about many Rippleton, bro.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, man. Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle gotta be. Patti LaBelle, she gotta be on there. Definite. Who you got?
I think it's a consensus that Whitney is top notch.
I don't
know what all of those sad songs you talk about. I don't feel like that.
Right.
I don't feel like that at all. When I hear Whitney, man, it just makes me feel.
Tell me another song you like by Whitney.
I'm with you, dog. I'm with you.
I like the love joint, the Bodyguard joint. What's the name of the joint?
Always.
I will always from the gut.
They played that the last song at her funeral, man. When they was leaving out the joint.
But that's the connotation that you receive from the song. But that ain't what we receive.
But you get a good feeling from the song, though.
Like she gets all in it. But so I got Whitney. I definitely got Patti LaBelle because when she kicked her shoes off and act a fool and just scream hoop and holler, I love some Patti. You know what I mean? So that's two. I like Mariah Carey. I like Mariah. You know what I mean? When she hit the high note, I can rock with her.
Yeah.
And that y'all might not like me for this.
Oh, here we go.
No.
Everybody got a controversy.
I don't know if it's safe or not. You know what I mean? But Tony Braxton, man.
Oh.
No.
That's my fifth.
Yeah.
I didn't have
Tony Braxton. I rock with some Tony Braxton. And
she wouldn't be on my top 10, but
She wouldn't be on my top 5.
No, she wouldn't be on my top 10, bro.
Yeah, no.
No. She can sing, but she wouldn't be.
Now she official though.
No, she is, but she would.
Oh.
You looking for me?
Okay.
What's up? Oh, we just doing the part. What's up, though? I mean, you know. Oh, yeah. I sent you the video yesterday. All right. How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm doing good.
All right, no doubt. You trying to come get down with us, man? You want to join?
That's go.
Okay.
You gotta get jumped in?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just teasing.
Yeah.
So, you know what we asked for? So everybody just above here right now.
Hold on 1 second. Hold up. Here you go, man.
So let me get my last
one.
one.
Had to be on the...
We're gonna get you in, but I gotta get my last one.
hold on.
My last one is Karen White. And the reason why
I don't even know who that is.
She ain't got enough songs though, bro.
No. But the reason why
I'm
I'm kind of biased because she was one of the first stars that acknowledged me on my podcast.
Oh, you right. You right.
Okay.
Like when you do a podcast and the first star acknowledge you be like, whoa, and they message you.
You're not gonna forget.
I was like, yeah.
Okay.
I got you, Lord.
Salute Karen White.
I got you, girl. She got like one song, man.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
She acknowledged me now.
No doubt. Hold on 1 second while we take this. Well, you welcome to sit down if you want to.
Yeah.
We talking about top 5 female singers, but we got a whole bunch of stuff we talking about.
You want to join in, bro?
You can sit down if you want to,
Come
bro.
on in.
Okay.
What's your name, brother?
You can call me Noel.
All right, Noel. Nice to meet you, bro.
So this brother wants to join the new barber and boot camp class. So you've been kind of investigating me, trying to make sure, you know what I mean, that, you know. No. He trying to make sure that it is what it is, you know what I mean? That you know what I mean, that if he come through here, that he gonna get something out of it, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So he been hit me like, you know, hey, look, you know what I mean, you got any success stories or whatever like that, you know what I mean? So, you know, I told him pretty much that everybody who work on my barbering floor from out of my boot camp, you know what I mean? You know, so and I told him, I said, hey, you can come up there and talk to them if you want to, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know he gonna pop up today, but he here, you know what I'm saying? You know. Hold on, let me get it to you because they can't hear you, man.
I think this is better to come through and get hands on, like talking to people like in person as opposed to like asking questions and all of that stuff. Even seeing videos is like you can kind of like hear what people say, but you can't really like ask questions back and like get like feedback because like for me, I don't like excuse my language, like half-assing stuff. So it's like if I'm going to do something, I want to like really commit to it and really do it and make sure that I can like follow through and make sure that I'm even the right fit. Because why would I waste your time and start the process of doing the doing the boot camp and then realize 3 months in, oh, you know what, this is not for me. Then why would I waste your time? You know what I mean? So it's like I want to make sure that like I'm the right fit, whether it's a fit for me or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
How you feel so far with the energy walking in the door?
Feel good.
All right, then it is.
I'm optimistic. But I think also think like you also gotta like everything ain't for everybody. So like if you can't like acquire the skill, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I've also heard you say that people have dropped out or whatever the case may be, just because of the whatever the case may be, it wasn't for them. Whatever. So it's like again, like if I'm not gonna be able to go all the way with it, then
I let my man Ricardo give you the speech, you know what I'm saying, about dedication and commitment. You know what I mean? We can gave this a million times, you know what I mean?
You will get out of what you put in, man. That's pretty much it.
I watched the interview yesterday.
The opportunity there, you can make the best of it, honestly, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all in the attitude that you have going in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have the right attitude, it's not gonna work out. Mm-hmm. In a nutshell, that's pretty much what it is. But you gotta be willing to put the work in here and out.
So when you started, were you like working and stuff at the same time as well?
Yeah, I had a job. Matter of fact, I was driving for the sedan. So I was coming here on my downtime, and I was cutting my son, my nephews, brothers, anybody that would let me cut their head just to get my reps in. And eventually, I got better. He gave me the opportunity to come here. I dropped everything, came in.
So you felt like
I quit my job. I gave my car. I gave my apartment up. I gave all of it up because I knew I was going to take a hit financially.
That's my thing. I think that's the thing that's still like.
Yeah, that's why most people tap out. They don't have that staying power. But I'm gonna tell you straight up though, it's going to hurt. But if it's worth it to you, you're gonna see it through, and you're gonna come out on top. Because I definitely did.
How long?
I got back everything that I gave up and some.
How long did it take you from like starting to like actually like getting licensed? Not even just being an apprentice, but like getting licensed. Like with like 3 years.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, from the time I started the boot camp, so boot camp was roughly like a year for us back then. But from the time I came here as an apprentice, like a year. Yeah. Like after 8 months, I was studying for myself.
All right. So I'll let you ask those anything else, you know what I mean? So we're gonna continue on, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to let you get a couple of them. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Basketball too, so.
Oh yeah, you basketball too. Yeah.
Let me get one question in. How long you been at it?
Since I started the boot camp. I started the boot camp in the end of 2016.
Good job, bro. I just wanted to get that on.
Oh, no doubt. Appreciate you coming through here, man. You know what I'm saying? And asking questions. Go ahead.
How long did it take you before you felt like you had it down, like you were good at it?
Well, honestly, if you feel like that, you probably won't wind up falling off. I think it's always going to get better.
I bet.
But to really, really be decent, and you getting reps in regularly, 4 or 5 days a week before you even get the shot, like 6 months to a year.
All together to open up your barber and third eye, probably like 2 years all together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? By the time you know what I'm saying, you go through all the stuff, and then by the time you can pretty much approach any head without destroying the head. You know what I mean? Because everybody gonna like the way you cut their hair. You know what I mean? So about 2 years, you can be great. Yeah, you can be great.
Appreciate it.
About 2 years. Yep. So let's move forward. We appreciate that. You know what I mean? I told you this live in the barbershop. Anything can happen. Anybody can come through at any time. You know what I'm saying? But we want to move to the NFL. Let's move to the NFL right now. You know what I'm saying? And how do y'all think? What do you think about the NFL? Do you think that it's scripted? Do you think it's all scripted? Do you think some of it is scripted? You know, what do y'all think about the NFL? I mean, because I mean, honestly, you know what I mean? We talk about the Ravens game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us talk about that. I said a lot of times that, you know what I mean, that was scripted. If not, they came in, somebody was in on it and gave them a plan that they couldn't win with. You know what I mean? They came in as the Ravens looking like a throwing team. You know what I mean? Looking like Tom Brady or somebody, you know, throwing the ball. It wasn't the normal script that they normally come out with. And it looked crazy and it looked scripted. So Do y'all think, how much do you think is scripted, or do you not? Or do you just think that it's just the white man is being real with the NFL? I mean, what y'all think about that?
Easier to you with the that you want to talk to about that. You know my stance.
What's your stance, sir?
I don't think I think it's very hard to rig it. So, but they do rig other sports.
Why you think it's hard?
Because it's 22 people on the field, man. You got to have all of them bought in the participating in the rigging, I believe.
You think
but
other
people say all you need is the refs. So I just throw my hands up and be like, I can't.
The refs and the coaches, you know what I mean? Coach with a game, you know what I mean?
Prove it, so
with game plans, you know what I mean?
I'm not a sports person, but you don't think like the quarterback can be bought out?
You can get the quarterback, yeah.
Of course.
Get the quarterback.
Or like the main running back can be bought out and choked on purpose.
Anybody on that field.
No, I say that because he said he got 23 people on the field.
Yeah, the quarterback can't control the game. You get the quarterbacks and the referees, you could mess with the outcome of a game. But I mean, just like with all those people that get bought off, that's the reason I think it's kind of hard to say, because everything that where somebody tried to rig something, eventually there's a whistleblower. And like, remember the referee that was shaving points in college? It was a college referee shaving points, and it was a NBA referee shaving points. And eventually, I just don't think things could be hidden that long. Somebody would have told by now. Yeah, that's why. That's basically why. But you know, I'm in the minority because of the NFL being rigged is definitely a thing.
I mean, bro, we in America. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. This is what they do, you know what I'm saying? Misdirection. You know, somebody can make a jet disappear in front, you know what I mean? Right on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? You don't think they can rig a game? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
so can we just get to a point that y'all just really feel salty for losing against
That's where all this is coming from.
He couldn't wait, yo.
You think they rigged it? No, that's what it's going to.
That's where it's coming from.
You think they rigged the game?
I think the fix was in. I think that they gave, like, all year long, they run. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Run down your throat. Right? Play option, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then all of a sudden they come in with a plan to throw the ball and play into the strength of the Chiefs. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They could have ran the ball down their throat, and then all of a sudden they just go and just pass the ball 40 times. The Ravens, they beat every good team in the NFL this year.
So who you think the coach who's the culprit?
I mean, it came down from high above. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, I told him my theory is, I think this is my theory. He said, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is the game plan. We'll let you win if he can beat him through the air. If he can beat him through the air, we'll let you win. You know what I'm saying? But you know, but they ain't let him. I mean, look at the times he started running. He was running, and then he would just look, and then he just fall down. But he could have actually even got more yards. Come on, man. There was a hole so big that he could have ran through that he didn't run.
He definitely could have ran more.
You know, I mean, you know what I mean. So it's the game. The coaches was in. You know what I mean. You know, not. You know what I mean. Yeah, they was in. It just wasn't their year. They were like, nah, not this year. You know what I mean. But if you can do it in the air, then y'all can have it.
So
that's what I feel.
So they sold you out. Because that's your team, right?
Yeah.
You gotta drop them now, though.
Nah.
You gotta play with your emotions.
I can't prove it's a theory.
That's why I don't be doing it.
It's a theory, but it makes sense. Right. You know what I mean? It makes sense. It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense.
It's feasible.
But anyway, so moving forward, the Super Bowl. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. And I know everybody. First of all, let's talk about Jermaine Dupri before we even get into that. You know what I mean?
Let me set my camera.
Yeah, what the heck?
Little child socks he had on,
yo.
He said that they were some super expensive Louis Vuitton socks or something.
And
yeah, I know you still look stupid.
Still look like a little like them girl socks.
They said he looked like he was going to a Christmas. That man was wearing.
Oh man. Yo, what y'all think? What y'all think about the Jermaine Dupri? You know.
You won't forget him.
He damn sure won't do that.
So he did that.
He really looked like he looked like
memorable, didn't he?
He actually looked like CeeLo Green.
He did.
I think everybody thought that's it.
Yeah, when I first loved like, hey,
was
CeeLo?
at first. I did think that's who it was at first.
Yeah.
They Craig.
Yeah. So what you saw it, bro?
Yeah. Man, I think a lot of celebrities. Make sure I'm on play real quick. I'm sorry, man. I think a lot of celebrities get out of touch, man. They get this money, man, and they be out of touch, man. Like, remember we was having a conversation. I said a lot of people that claim to be conscious, revolutionary, and all that, when they claim themselves grassroots, but they not connected to the neighborhoods, they kind of lose touch and they start talking and they really not in touch.
Yeah.
I think these people got so much money they out of touch, man, because he look like a little leprechaun up there, man.
Yeah.
He look like a pilgrim leprechaun.
He
He look like a leprechaun in a pilgrim outfit.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? And like, it wasn't even slick. It wasn't like what made him say, because I go from the mind, you know what I mean? I'm like, what made this guy say, you know what? I'm gonna rock this today.
Because of the brand name.
This gonna be serious.
The brand name.
Yeah.
That's all.
Out of touch.
Out of touch, like you said. Yeah.
Out of touch.
Yeah, I agree.
Like people wearing rompers. Like, what you doing?
I remember when that was going
Yeah,
on.
like, what you doing?
I remember
You know,
when that was going on.
Like Kanye West wearing shoulder pads. Like,
Yeah, why you got shoulder pads?
like,
Yeah.
So Jermaine Dupri just out of touch, man.
Yeah.
He looks super crazy.
Yeah. Nah, that's crazy.
And you know what remind me of? I don't mean to cut your wisdom, but you know what remind me of? It's remind me of like in the streets, right? Around the way. When somebody show up with something crazy and corny, and you be like, yo, y'all start cracking on them, and then they say, but these cost $200. Like, we don't care.
Yeah, we got nothing they cost, son.
They ugly.
Come on, man.
Like, you look crazy.
Yeah, them things is crazy, man.
Yeah, so yeah, he was out there on that one.
They was great.
So now the biggest thing about the Super Bowl, the hug. The Usher hug, Alicia Keys. You know what I'm saying? Let's around. I mean, you know, my queen told me, you know what I mean, that she was going, Usher supposed to be coming to Baltimore, you know, and she was going. I was like, oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Last thing I need for you, you know what I mean, Usher, have you up on stage, you know what I mean? No, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But now, what y'all feel about that, though? How y'all feel? You think people overreacting about it? You know what I'm saying?
Entertainer is all I would say. It showed me why I wouldn't marry an entertainer. I would never marry an entertainer because I.
What would you do if that was? What would you do if that was? I mean, your wife is saying.
I gotta say something. I gotta say.
Who you gonna say, the Usher or her?
I gotta be like, yo, don't ever grab my wife like that.
Now this is the funny part, but let me say something. Y'all know this is choreographed, right?
Right.
She already knows that he gonna bump and slick leg her.
Right.
He slick legged her.
Right.
Slick leg. I like that.
He slick legged her. She already know from the break.
Yeah.
So off the break, Swiss Beats. If he ain't in the loop, something ain't right at home. Cause my wife come home and say, you know, I'm about to do this performance, and we got this section, right? And then this section, you gonna run up on me and grab me. I'm like, baby, you ain't doing this performance. You really think about doing this performance?
But why? The women are saying men ain't secure that's talking like that.
Now you can't slick leg my wife though.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't let too many people come up on your girl, you know what I mean, and grab her from the back. Ain't nobody really going, you know what I mean?
Slick leg is when you let your man parts rub up on a woman and act like you ain't doing that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what I did.
Slick leg.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a back of the day saying. You know what I mean?
I ain't never heard that one.
That's one of them back of the day sayings, you know, where you grab a girl, give a hug, and then you grind her real quick. Oh man, you slick leg her.
So Harker, what would you say to the women who saying, well, it's entertainment, he know that's her job?
I mean, that's what he signed up for.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, it is entertainment and that is her job. But right now, if your wife came up in here and she knew somebody from childhood or something,
yes, sir,
and they give a different type of hug,
yeah,
they be like, oh, that's her friend from childhood, not like that type of hug.
Yeah, can't like
we ain't doing that. So there's a
boundaries in entertainment.
That's the word, boundaries.
Yeah, like it's like they throw that out there saying she's an entertainer, like there is no boundaries to entertainment.
Yeah, because they choreographed it. I mean, I can see if it was the fake boob pop out like Janet Jackson on the Super Bowl, but this was choreographed.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you did that a couple times.
Y'all rehearsed that.
Y'all rehearsed it a couple times. Yeah. So he slick legged like 5 times. He got his thing off.
You're crazy. That's funny.
Yeah, he was just smile. But then the thing is about the only to go. But the thing is, what about the other girl that went up on the other Kiki or something.
Oh yeah. They broke up now.
They for this thing.
I know.
Usher got a history.
They broke up now, they.
Yeah.
You see this?
They say Kiki baby father probably somewhere they're watching the Super Bowl. Like, see, I told y'all about Usher. I tried to tell y'all about Usher.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You had something to say about that.
Then what you think?
You know, Usher's a slick dude.
He's slick wagon.
Hold on. He start off with
He is a slick dude, yo.
Because I honestly think it wasn't choreographed. I only think that Usher took advantage of the situation.
Oh, that's your place.
Really?
By Alicia having something go off script before, you remember when Lil Mama, whoever came up on with her and Jay-Z, right?
Uh-huh.
So she used to things going left real quick. So she laughed and played it off.
Now she ain't laughed. She looked like she was in.
She looked like she loved it. She looked like
She slipped for a half second.
She forgot about Swiss.
She forgot she was married for a second, huh?
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
He's a slick dude, man. You know, he always doing something on stage, like you said, they with Key Gate. It's a thing with he was performing with Nicki Minaj. He was head banging her butt, just doing this. Like, what are you doing?
Somebody's wife, yo.
He just like that. But you know, it's Swift Beats ain't got no problem with it. She came out and said something else, confessing her love or her reconfessing it to Swift Beats publicly. Usher got married that night. You know, they cool. If they cool, I'm cool. That's not my woman, but. At the end of the day, Usher was a slick ass dude, man. You know what I mean?
They showed it. You see the episode of Boondocks? They were showing a clip, and they were showing when he was talking. Like, man, if somebody like Usher take your girl, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like somebody like T.I., I get it. You know what I mean? But Usher, they the clip from back in the day. You know, he was talking like that. Yeah. I got the clip right here. Though. I'll let you see. You know what I mean? I'll let y'all see it. Somebody send it to me. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man. So what else in the Super Bowl? Was that it? Some people think they thought that game was fixed. You know what I mean? I didn't really see where that game was fixed.
You made $1 million.
Oh, $1 million. Go ahead, man.
I was going to say,
my bad.
I feel like all of it is scripted. It's scripted for real.
Yeah.
Like even that part like what Usher, like I was saying, it's all about money. That's like y'all ever heard of Adam 22?
I know Adam 22.
Yeah.
Oh, he the police.
Yeah, he a terrible dude. You're passing your wife around.
Yeah, like she went and made a couple million off of doing what she did. So if like my wife told me like stop she getting money for doing certain stuff, like we don't have that conversation, but it's all up to how comfortable I am with it.
Good night. And you say Adam 22. If y'all don't know about Adam 22, because I'm a podcast, I know about him. He let his wife go do the super dirty, super dirty.
Super dirty.
Like down low, super dirty. And he was good with it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then kissed in the mouth.
Hey, yo.
Oh man. Oh, that's crazy.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did, though.
I'm sorry to be so graphic, but
that's crazy.
I understand what you're saying. It depends on the person's comfortability.
So even with a regular person, right? When that girl or that wife, whoever it may be, say they going out to the club with their girls, what do you think is going on there?
He get okay.
Just okay. Put in everybody's. We don't have Alicia Keys. You know, it's your main squeeze, your significant other.
Somebody grinding on her.
She going out to the club. What you think she going?
What you call it again? What you call it again? See, somebody slick wagging on the girl. I want to slick wagging going on in the club with your girl.
A lot of us are saying, "Oh my God, I wouldn't have had that done. I would have said something."
Meanwhile, niggas slick wagging your girl on
weekend she going out. What she doing?
Yeah.
Same thing, if not more.
Good point.
Definitely more.
Good point.
What you mean more, man?
What you mean?
Don't get him to decide. Don't let him go.
Watching skinning and grilling. Drink.
It's skinning going on.
And on top of that, I mean, we going like knocking out the work husbands out there in these streets.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's your wife is probably out there spitting and grinning with the work.
Goodness.
I don't like what you saying, bro. I don't like your tone. I don't like your tone, but
Security.
You gotta keep that same energy.
Bob, you need to call your wife right quick. I don't know what BA talking about right now, man.
Hey, yo, BA getting inside.
Yeah, man. Hey, BA, can I ask you a question? Have you ever been hurt? Stop that.
Yeah, you super analytical, man. I don't know what you analytical, bro. Don't come out with the hot. You know what it's like my wife does it. Here you go. But when they go to the club,
Not everybody thinking, yo.
You're gonna have a good time, you know.
He basically said your wife gets slick last
then he talk about work husband, man. My wife is a saleswoman, man. She talked to a lot of different. Hold up now.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
You know the luggage driver.
Hey, babe, I need to talk to you.
Hey, man, what you doing right
I
now?
need to have a conversation. Where you at right now? Right now. Put a video call. Answer the video call. Yo, answer the video call.
You have all of us calling out.
Yeah, man.
So what you doing?
Hey, man, that is
You sound like you had some experiences in your life, man.
No, definitely not. But I'm just saying that type of stuff does exist. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We all been with somebody and they be like, yo, I'm going out to the club, and you realize, yeah, yo, you go to the club damn near every other week. What's up? You know, and that usually leads to end of relationship, so on and so forth. But it has happened. That's why y'all acting like this, because y'all can relate to it.
We all been victims of Usher.
We all been a victim of Usher.
Oh, man.
What you call it? What you say? The slick leg. We all a victim of the slick leg. Bobby, you heard it before? Slick leg. Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, that's a dirty move, man. And like, man, I just hugged it. No, you didn't. You just like,
I'm using that, yo. That's a good one, yo.
and then don't get the sister that know about the slick leg, because then she look down at the man. It's over.
Why you?
Let me ask you this. What do they call? Like you said, slick leg. What do they call the hug? See, it's appropriate ways to hug. What do you call that hug when you get that whole hug and you can feel?
No.
What kind of hug is that? Definitely, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I mean? What do you call that? Because I mean, there is an appropriate way for a man.
All the way inappropriate.
Yeah.
Usher's hug is not.
Yeah.
Why he was on the hip? You know what I'm saying?
He put the meat on the back, yo. That's what Usher did.
Yeah. That's
what he did, Joe. Let's be real, yo.
And then the smile though that was caught on the picture.
I kept it PG enough.
I don't mean no harm, man. I done made some mistakes in relationships and all that, man. But if I seen that picture like that with my, I'm like, man, I don't know if this gonna work out. I never seen this look on your face.
Yeah. You look real
like that when I hug.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Then on top of that, BA telling me all this other stuff you do. See, you gotta work a little more.
Slick leg, and I ain't been right since. Woo.
Oh man.
Y'all crazy.
Yeah. He ain't put all them thoughts in our mind, man. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't even thinking about that, man.
Yeah.
They don't tell you anything.
They don't tell you anything.
I had a good time.
Yeah. Leave you out there wondering.
That's why I like when you get a little older in age, you get tired of the club. Ain't nobody got no interest in the club. Cause my family, we ain't got no interest in the club now.
Yeah, y'all, man.
Back in the day, you probably, man, would have had me crazy. Like,
well, the club,
Hey, you go to the club 3 times a week.
the club where me, I don't even think about going to get dressed, going to, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot. It's a lot. You know. But let's move forward. Let's get a little more serious here. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this Monique thing. Let's talk about this Monique in the black family. You know, because a lot of people been talking about it. She said some stuff. She went on Shannon Sharp on Club Shay Shay, on Club Shay Shay, and she talked about her family, how she don't mess with her family, really like that. You know what I mean, and different things. So then recently, her son came out and started talking about, you know, voicing his opinion and how he felt about the whole thing. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of family hurt in our community. It's a lot of things going on, a lot of family hurt, a lot of sons not speaking to fathers not speaking to daughters. You know what I mean? A lot of that going on in our community, which is leading to where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I wanted to spark a thing. What do y'all think about? Because Monique, when she went on with Shannon Sharp, she had a lot to say. But now her son is banging back. How you feel about that?
It's a bad look for the family to be feuding in front of everybody like this. It's a bad look. That's about all I can say. I mean, I think some of his points is valid. About him lacking attention from his mom while she chased her career. I can't really say too much about that. If you feel that way, you know, I can't say much. Monique got to make that right. Monique has been putting out, they said, some receipts of her trying to reach out to him, but I haven't seen those yet. But that's basically it. It's just sad to watch this family fighting. I don't think they should do that. I don't think they should do that publicly.
Man, I definitely got an opinion, man. Cause I got a son like that, man. You know what I'm saying? My oldest son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
how old is your oldest son?
25.
Okay.
And he feel, I don't know where it comes from though, but he feel as though that something was missing. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I was a single father. I raised my sons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as a single father, I had 3 of my boys, raising them, you know, from 8, 9, and 10, all the way up into adulthood, right? And I had to grind. You know what I'm saying? So not in a superstar perspective, but I had to really grind. And from where I'm from, you know, I missed out on educational opportunities that could have furthered myself through life. So I had to get it from the mud. You know what I'm saying? So I constantly work. And I think that took away. And so today, you know, it's like my son feel like something was missing. And now I got children now, and they get a lot of attention because I'm in a better space financially.
You better off than you were with him. Yeah.
So that's a hard one to really address because on one end, when you look at Monique on her grind, chasing her dream, and then you look at the child saying, hold up, you're chasing your dream, but what about me? But on the flip side, it's a hard thing to juggle because when you got a real dream, it's like you have a drive that you can't control. It's like it just drives you. And sometimes it is at the expense of other people, even your family sometimes. It's kind of, Busta Rhymes had said something one time. He said, when you have a dream, it sometimes have to be delusional. It's like you gotta feel like this is it, that is all. And people will call you delusional for going that hard. But once your dream become a reality, now which was delusional, now become beneficial to everybody. So as you said, if they could just get and talk, and now they can benefit for the second half of the game of life, it'd be a beautiful thing because the sacrifice then was worth it.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
No. So it's 2 things for that. You're spot on, by the way. The first thing I have to say is, if they're going back and forth like that, they might as well go ahead on and have a YouTube show.
Exactly.
Bring in a therapist.
Yeah.
And just make like full money off it. It's like totally capitalize on it.
Right.
Y'all both went public. They're going back and forth. So it's out there. Take advantage of both of y'all.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Second thing, and it's an indictment on society where we at right now. But we really stressing mental health. But at the same time, sometimes you just need to toughen up. It is opposing factors here, right? To me, he came across just a tad bit on the softer side. You know, just like, yo, your mom was out there grinding, and his father's in the life. So you have people grinding, and now she's at a certain point financially, in which she does help him out financially. Yo, just chop it up to the game and keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? My mama, she was a hustler. That's it. Keep it going. He just comes across as a bit on the softer side of his emotions. But
it ain't that simple for everybody, man. We be thinking things are simple for people, but stuff don't be that simple, man. Some people, everybody different, and they take it.
Go get your own therapy, get that done, handle yourself out, be a better person. No one can make you happy but you. Facts.
I get what you're saying. Like you're saying, it's not that simple, but the reality of life is, it is what it is. I know we say that, but it is what it is. My mother was hardcore, right?
Oh yeah, I did.
My mother was hardcore, right? My mother was like, I wanted to play in the streets and do stupid stuff, and my mother would leave me at the police station. My mother used to be like, "You like it, I love it." You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person she was. And I'm telling you that it took me all from straight to juvenile through the adult, whatever. And my mother still was like, "If you like it, I love it." I resented my mother for a minute. I was like, "Oh, this woman, oh." But the moment that I begin to cut the corner of life and begin to do things like it's supposed to be done, my mother had my full support. And then I look back and I could appreciate it. So I think, to your point, man, this generation, man, I'm gonna call a spade is soft, man. That they don't know how to analyze what sacrifice. They don't understand what sacrifice is, and they don't know how to analyze it to the point where they can see the benefit of the sacrifice. Because if you can chalk it up, then you may see the silver lining of the sacrifice. But if you're just whining and my mother did this, my mother did that, but come on, how long is that gonna go on? Get that out of your system and let's move forward and enjoy life. Because you ain't gonna have no peace digging up in that talk about my mama did this, my mama did that. You're gonna be miserable.
And try to work to enjoy the time that you got with your mother still.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think we got like two soft generations. Super soft.
Yeah, we do.
And when I say soft, it's not being insensitive, not insensitive soft, but I'm saying soft that they don't, the critical thinking part of seeing the silver lining in situations are gone. It's crazy.
Seeing how, even though it might have been a little rough, how you still got a blessing out of it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
And it's just goes to show, it's just like no one's negating your mental feelings. You know what I'm saying? No one's saying what you're feeling isn't valid. It's just you need to deal with that personally. Right. And don't blame everybody else. Yeah. And it's hard to do.
One of the sad things in this era is this camera that we on right now. Everybody want to get their therapy through a lens.
Yeah, that's why I said I would.
Everybody want to get their therapy, but if they're going to get it through a lens, you might as well get some money from it. Might as well. But everybody want therapy through a lens now. Right. And they look at people's opinion, and it really just compounds the problem. I like something D.L. Hughley said. I don't really rock with D.L. Hughley. I like something he said. He said, you know, when he do something on camera, he never look at the comment section. Because you will react to something that somebody said if it means something to you. You know what I'm saying? And so this is what it compounds the problem when they having other family issues, and now you got other opinions coming through.
Yeah, that really
you good about
the issues. What's up, homie?
Yeah,
you're right about that.
So it's a sad state for our community, man, where we see therapy through a lens. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Like you can't pick up the phone and call your mother, bro.
Yeah.
You can't just. This is your mother. This is one birth. You can't pick up the phone and like,
man, like he want the public approval for how he treated.
There we go, bro.
He want the public to be like, yeah, you right, bro. You right. Your mother wrong. That's what he want.
Yeah, and these are strangers.
Yeah, exactly. And you not being fully forthcoming with everything that you did wrong. Yeah. You know you did something wrong to your mother, and even though your mother got wrongs, you still got something too, dog. Yeah. You ain't do everything right.
I mean, just like you said, just go to show where we at. You know what I mean, as a community right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and just watching the coming through a couple generations. You know what I'm saying? Watching my great uncles and my grandfather, and my grandmother. You know what I mean? Watch how they dealt with each other, and watch how they dealt with things, and then coming into the new generation is different. You know what I'm saying? Like they were a lot more common. I mean, you know, they had some bull crap they had with them. You know what I'm saying? They had some things, but they had love. You know what I'm saying? You can see at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like it was love, man. It was love. It was love. Yeah, it was love.
Yeah. What time? Yeah. You know, back in the day, right? Although our people had some stuff with them, they still handled their business. They handled their business. And even though they had some stuff with them, they always held a certain standard.
Yeah.
Even if Grandpop had the family cross tag, he was still try to
take care of them a little, some way.
He did something.
Yeah.
And then when the little boys would disrespect the girls, they come here. There was still some type of standard. Today, it's not like a standard.
Ain't got no standard today.
Ain't no moral code.
Ain't no moral code. Ain't no rules. What's the rules in the black community?
None.
Yeah.
That's why
we can't build a black community without a moral code. Without where did we go to get that code? Where did we go to get this ideology that you speak of? We all fractionated in a different ideology.
Absolutely.
Oh no, that was it.
All right, bro. Let's see you tomorrow, y'all.
All right, bro.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about our community, man. That's one of the biggest dilemmas that we face is that we don't have a code, a standard code.
Yeah,
that everybody can say, okay, I relate to, I'm subscribing to. We don't have that. Everybody got something different.
Something different. Yep. And they believe life is supposed to be. It's all these different ways that we believe life is supposed to be. Oh, how can you unify with that? Because what's going to happen is if you got different ideology, y'all gonna get together and argue about how things should go.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I think that was actually one of the plans when the release of the slave our forefathers and foremothers. One of the plan is to compound the problem by saying you better over here.
Yeah.
You got education here. Because you can take somebody straight from the gutter and can't speak the King's English, man, and be like the most sharpest, maneuverable person that you would ever want to meet. And can't say a whole sentence. And the person will say, this person is ignorant and this person is dumb. And so we separate this one from that one, the dark from the light, like the Willie Lynch thing.
Yeah.
And that's what we fight on. And we don't have no moral standard.
He will argue about if Willie Lynch was a real person or not. I always say,
don't matter.
It don't matter.
You know they use the tactics, you know what I mean?
It's real, yeah.
But some people won't waste their time arguing about that, you know what I mean, instead of dealing with the healing aspect of what gotta happen. You know what I'm saying?
And the reality of the situation, like even if he wasn't real, is this ideology in practice in the world?
Is it a reality right now?
Yes, that's all that matters.
It's a reality right now. And we can't deny it.
And you cannot deny it. And even if he could have never existed, you cannot deny that what's written on that page is what we see today.
That's it.
No doubt. And while you, I know you got a great leave in a few minutes, but just to go into the other topic, you know what I'm saying? I just brought back up, you know what I'm saying? The buying power, the black buying power in the black community. And, so I tried to watch the Killer Mike interview on the Breakfast Club, which I hear he took a shot at, at Brother Jared, you know what I'm saying, for his book, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because Jared had been always, trying to, inbox him. I want to debate you about the black buying power in the community and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So I watched it, I couldn't find the spot. But yeah, because all of y'all watching, you seen it too, right?
I didn't see that particular part, but Cardo told me about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I tried to find it, but I didn't find a spot, that he was talking about it. But it's a lot of people running around here talking about, that basically. Matter of fact, where's the book at right quick?
Over there.
Let me show. Yeah, let me show. We will have these. Now let me lay the premise for this. We will have these debates here in Conscious Heads Barbershop, and with the Black Power Media, which brother what do you call it? Geechee?
I'm not sure.
What was it? Geechee or something like that, or just Geechee? Okay, so which we know him as another name, but he calls himself Geechee. Will come in here. We started having these debates about black buying power and all. So he would bring up Brother Jared, and actually last time he came in here, Brother Geechee never came back in here ever again. You know what I'm saying? Because he got that work. He got that work when he came through here. Right. Because we was talking about see in here. And I know I can speak for me. It's about I don't sit there and think about what we can do or what that whole thing in this book, the myth of the black buying propaganda, black buying power. He just goes on to say that it's a myth. We don't have $1 trillion or so in the black community or whatever. But what we saying is we seen people who like say Nation of Islam, or say those societies coming out from 1865 on down, where they got together and they started these societies like Black Wall Street, North Carolina. You go all around different places, you know what I'm saying, where you'll find these places where Black people had come together and they were supporting ourselves because white people didn't want us. So when they didn't want us, we went and created for our own self. You know what I mean? We said, look, we can do this our own way and by ourselves. And so we went and we did that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like I said, when you, you put this book out, you know what I'm saying? And constantly, you know what I mean? And I've read a great portion of this book now. And, and I've heard a million of his interviews. It's basically give up. I don't, you can't Black business your way out of this. We never said that you could Black business your way out of it. But how else you going to get out of it? You ain't going to be political and get your way out of, all the way like it too. So it has to be something that we doing systematically, that we doing all at one time. But you just want to talk about the Black business aspect. But that has inspired a lot of people. I'm going to tell you this. If I had read this book when I was first coming into consciousness, I would have quit. I would have gave up. Because basically it's just like, you don't have a chance. You know what I'm saying? Basically, you know what I'm saying? You're so critical.
So I don't mean to cut you. So what's the alternative?
What's the alternative? So, like I said, his perspective. Well, I don't know. He never really has a. He doesn't really have a solution. He don't have a solution.
The problem with arguments that when people make arguments without an other side of the argument, it makes that point really pointless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like you can't take one thing and say it's meaningless, but you don't provide something to replace that what you call is meaningless.
Right.
But like we had this conversation on the show, and I still can't wrap my mind around one that would denounce enterprise.
Right.
It doesn't make sense to me. Like it makes no sense whatsoever. And this guy is supposed to be a professor. He's in the matrix of an enterprise.
Yeah, exactly.
You have a student that pays a student loan that gets us loans to pay tuition.
Which they go into debt for the rest of their life.
Yeah. Here we go. So you have 15,000 students at a school, hypothetically speaking, or 5,000. Let's say 5,000. All of this money is being loaned from a banking institution, most likely white supremacists found it. You see what I'm saying? They get this money, and now they take that money to build the institution and to pay the faculty. He receives that money, he puts it back into the system, and then the next year or 4 years, some more students. So he's in a matrix of enterprise himself. You know what I'm saying? So now you get a person like yourself, myself, and anybody who's working for themselves, say, listen, I don't want to be in that matrix. In fact, I'm going to create my own matrix, and I'm going to keep it balanced so anybody who's in it will benefit equally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by equally, that doesn't mean everybody get equal pay. It means that it's a fair pay, and I'm also able to expand.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what enterprise is all about.
Yeah.
Now, what can be more beautiful than that? You in an institution locked in, and that at any day, if someone say this institution is done, dead, and over with, you got to go. Or you independently create an enterprise and you create the ceiling, you create the time when you want to get out, or you can stay in forever, or you can pass it on to another generation. What makes more sense?
Right. Exactly.
I'd rather be in your position.
Exactly.
I don't want somebody to be able to one day say, you know what, this is over, faculty gone, school shut down, figure it out.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather be in your position, position, where I say, you know what, today is the day. Bro, take over the shop. I'm done.
So you said we gotta change it through the laws and make it fair, you know what I mean, for each other, so that we can be able to compete with them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't believe in the system at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a unclear analysis of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all don't have that power, you know. But I'm like from the Malcolm X school, man. Like, what we care about odds? You know what I'm saying? We care about odds. I mean, everything. You know what I mean? Like, everything we've been doing here in this country. You know, they say we can't do this. It's against the odds, man. I don't care about those numbers. You know what I'm saying? You go try to disprove you don't have a choice. Okay, but we got a lot of money, and if we did save our money, if we did come together and save our money and get together, which we have shown before, we can build great things. No, we're not going to be able to take over the whole world. but we can take over a community.
Right.
We can win a building.
We can start
then we go
there.
from a building to a neighborhood.
Yeah.
Then from a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, to, you know what I mean, to other things, you know what I mean, you know, to land and other things in the community. So I don't think, I mean, so it's really a defeatist, you know what I mean, from what I hear, it's a defeated attitude and a defeated argument. You know, because just as much as you ain't gonna black business your way out of it, you ain't gonna struggle your way out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is, you know, as I heard Dr. Collins say before, every way that you look is lopsided. You know what I'm saying?
Every
black and white.
way.
You know what I mean? So what is the plan and the strategy? You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
how we gonna attack this?
You know, so I know Kenny, we was having a thing earlier, you know what I'm saying, to go into this, you know what I'm saying? We was talking about politics.
Mm-hmm.
And you was talking about your whole thing about, you know what I'm saying, the voting thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And not believing in voting. The voting thing, you know, station, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we spend way too much time arguing over these Democratic and Republican arguments when the ones who benefit from it the most are the same people who we claiming are the supremacists. You see what I'm saying? That's like us using our voting power and our organizing skills. We black people, we use a lot of resources. We use a lot of our time. We do a lot of discussing, a lot of arguing with each other over these two parties that are ran by the same people that we have an issue with.
Right.
So I just don't see how us arguing with each other about these tenets of these two parties is really beneficial at the end of the day. It's just another way that America gets in the minds of black people and draw black people apart from each other. It's like Van Jones is Democratic, Killer Mike is Republican. They not going to come together to build no community because their ideologies are different.
Right.
And who put the ideologies in their mind? The same man that they claim to be fighting. Van Jones got his from the same man he claims to be fighting on the other end, but on the Republican end, right?
Right.
Killer Mike got the same people that he fighting on the liberal end look like the people that Van Jones fighting on the conservative side. So then you two puppets, you two black puppets of these two wings fighting at each other.
Right.
And that is it's counterproductive. That's the word I'm looking for. It's counterproductive.
Okay.
But
have we gained
unity from fighting for those parties? No. Since we started fighting for those two parties, we've just got further. The gap has gotten wider.
What about laws? What about different things? You know what I'm saying?
But you can use,
what about policies?
Yeah, right.
Policies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Like your example, you can use your example where you extended the apprenticeship. That's not party affiliated at all. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Help, and it's a righteous cause. You're being able to teach more of your people a trade, and we need more tradesmen.
It is kind of party affiliated a little bit though, because I had to go through the delegate. You know what I'm saying? You know who had to introduce the bill. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And so what happens is, you know what I mean?
But a liberal or conservative really wouldn't have a problem with what you were asking for.
Yeah, that's a neutral.
That's a bipartisan issue.
Yeah, that's
what I'm getting at. It's a bipartisan issue. They're not going to be mad at you for trying to widen tradesmanship.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Neither side.
But it still goes to show
I see your point,
that we need to have politicians. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And we need to have them in our corner. We need to have them in our corner because we do need stuff. Even when we talk about building those blocks and those different things, like there's laws that got to be passed. There's different things that got to be, that we got to adjust, that we can adjust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I really had to learn that myself after going through quite a few things. I had to learn about that because I thought that, first I was like, man, bump the system. I don't care nothing about no voting, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? But then I started to realize that, and after, being a part of changing some laws or whatever, that we can, we do need those people. As Brother Amos Wilson said, we need politicians. We need to run politicians. In his book, he talked about how they say we can't buy politicians. I don't know what they talking about when they say we can't buy politicians. We've always had politicians in our corner.
I think. What time is it? Before I have to go, I think.
5:08.
All right. I think. Let me say this before I get out of here. I think at the end of the day, we need to revamp how we approach politics. As opposed to approaching parties, we need to narrow it down to districts. Like so when you get on a platform like a Big Mike and all of these big names, and they're talking about something that really don't pertain to us here in Baltimore.
Right.
Politics is always local if you want some real change.
Yeah.
So in this district right here, If we can get everybody on one page, we can all get the bag.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
Now, that what Big Mike talking about, that's national, most likely national politics.
Yeah.
And we don't really, that stuff don't really
That don't
trickle
affect us
down.
immediately.
So if we really want to get involved politically, just like you're talking about your apprenticeship and you had to get with the delegate, that has nothing to do with national politics.
Right.
That is straight local. So if we really want to get the bag, we can organize and pressure politicians local to move for our cause because they're your representatives.
Can I touch on that real quick? Like to the point I made earlier.
Absolutely.
Locally, we're gonna get the black people together and what's gonna happen.
But that's why we need a spokesman. But that's why we need a spokesman.
Oh, a neutral person.
We need a neutral person to express the
collective
concern of the people. We all can't be talking at the same time.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's listen. Out there in Catonsville, I don't know how often y'all get out in Catonsville, but you got a Indian, Pakistani community out there that for the last 10 years, they literally just took it over.
Right.
Quietly took it over. During election season, you'll start seeing big billboards with Shirazi and Shirazi Ali and all of that.
Yeah.
But
They get their people inside to get their laws, to get them laws.
there you go. So all you need to do is be able to get in a district, focus on a district, collectively have a concept of where you're trying to go, and then have a voice to push that concept. Here in this district right here, if you take 2,500 people and say, we got this number, that's money.
Right.
You buy a politician, it's sad to say it, but people represent money. You know what I mean? When you say buy a politician, you tell a politician, listen, I already know that it takes 5,000 votes to get you in office, a council person. It takes 5,000 votes to get you in office. I got 2,500 people that's going to move on my word. Now, what can you do for us?
Yeah. See, that's what we don't do.
That's
we don't give them
we need to
anything to do
revamp
for.
politics.
We don't demand
revamp it.
anything from our politicians.
And what they do is with this social media thing and with TV and they talk about politics on a national level, we get caught up in it. We get to get into the Trump drama. We get caught into the Sleepy Biden drama. That stuff don't really affect us locally until years later trickle down.
Yeah.
We need to focus right here, man. Revamp politics and have a spokesman to express the concern of the whole group. And then we can get somewhere.
Oh, I
We
agree.
can get the whole bag.
Yeah, I agree.
We get the whole bag.
I agree.
Oh, you don't want to do that? Okay, we're going to be right in front of this poll booth, and we're going to see if this thing a fraud. Because I'm going to have 2,500 people right at this school at the poll booth voting for such a, and we need to stop hiding who we voting for. I ain't telling you who I'm voting for. We voting for your opposition. We need to stop hiding who we vote for. We voting for your opposition if you ain't giving us the bag. Is you giving us the bag or not?
Right.
That's it. And that's how we need to boldly move on things. Up in Upper Park Heights, they boldly move on things. We start talking about who you vote for. I don't tell you who I'm voting for. No. We need to collectively, create a voting block. And I'm gonna tell you, we can get the bag in one election season.
Black power voting block.
That's right, and we can get the bag in one election season.
And support the person that's bringing us candidates.
There you go. And we need to demand them.
Yeah.
We don't need to assume, you need to fix up our school. No, this is our demand list. Can you bring it or not? Because if you're not, we got 2,500 people, right? And we're going to take the best out of the 2,500 and we're going to put him or her on the ballot. And what you want to do?
Yeah.
What you want to do? We got to get aggressive with this thing.
That's a great foundational comment.
You know what the thing is about, and I gotta go, man, but we gotta do this again. I actually think the foundation of Black American is a good thing. I just don't think the representative is good for it. That's where I'm at with it. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's what we need to do. And we can make change overnight. Overnight we can make change. Like it wouldn't be nothing to it. Imagine if in this district right here, we walk up to whoever the district person, council person of this district with 2,500 names. We don't need the 2,500 people.
Right.
That's 25. This is what we got.
Right.
We know, and this is the numbers that got you in office.
Yeah.
We already did the math.
Yeah.
This is what got you in office. And this is what we got. What you trying to do?
Yeah.
Don't play with me. What you trying to do? Man, we can change this overnight, man.
Yeah. I agree.
Real talk.
Definitely agree. Yeah.
Yo, man, I like you coming in. Bro.
Now, y'all was ready to come for me. Y'all knew what was going on. You was about to come for me, Jabbar.
No, I wasn't.
What I want to do is, I want to make sure, man, I get over here like at least once a week, every other
You
week.
should, yo.
Because
We go every Thursday. We here every
because
Thursday.
at the end of the day, you know, I do the thing. Supposed to fraud. At the end of the day, what good? I tell Jabbar all the time. What good is it if we ain't gonna show the other side?
Yeah.
Like you really awakening people right here in the barbershop.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? You doing something on the outside and doing something on the inside.
Yeah.
Like why we gonna let that fall through?
Yeah.
We can't let that fall through.
I gotta holler at that.
Yeah, how can we let that fall through? So that's what it is, bro. I gotta go pick up the babies. That's what's up.
Yeah. Hey, give me that mic too. You in the car like
The only about to kick in.
Yeah.
I told you I come from that place.
He said the
Inspired with that.
Oh, man.
Hey, bro. Yo, you would have slipped with it.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Bro, he did the foundation.
It's good as dark, man. You know what I mean? Look.
his spirit is dark.
Yeah.
All right, fam.
All right, bro. You say okay, yo.
Hey, that's yours right there?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got one get the baby.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. That's your call?
Yeah. I'm about to leave everything.
Yeah.
Man, you know,
I know, yeah, they're gonna get him. Yeah, I know.
I know. Black enterprise.
Yeah.
This school our children go through is called enterprise.
Yeah, man. That was live. We had brother talk a bit in the building. Anybody else wanted to add on? You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna add on.
All right.
See, I watched it in its entirety. One of the things Killer Mike brought up was that it's not about parties, it's about policies.
He did.
You vote according to your policies,
Yeah.
regardless of the party. And he was saying, like, the first time she ran, he voted for Stacey Abrams.
Yeah.
He did the second go around.
Yeah.
But the current governor of Georgia is a Republican, and obviously black people are trained to hate anything Republican.
Mm-hmm.
He said, we still live in the state of Georgia, so he still need to hear from us.
Mm-hmm.
So even though he didn't necessarily like all of the policies that he put forth, there was some that were actually beneficial to black people, where the community colleges was giving brothers free trade education. Brothers that was coming out of prison and stuff like that, they was getting access to free trade through a Republican candidate. Now, if you just fold your arms and just say, I don't want no parts of what this Republican doing because you ain't get feelings about you not liking his particular party, as opposed to taking what you can get from him until you can get who you can get in it. That's going to do everything for you. You might not necessarily. You might want to say there's 10 things on the list you might want. You might can only get 3. Is you going to reject the 3 just because you don't like the person that's putting the 3 on the table?
Pick the person
Take your 3.
Pick the person that's checking off more of your checklist.
But let's just say the person that's in there checking stuff off, only checking off 3 of your 10. You ain't gonna take that 3 until you can get who you want.
Until you can get more.
You know what I'm saying? We gotta remove the emotion from the voting booth.
Yeah, definitely. That's how we vote as black people right now.
And understand that, money definitely play a big part of it.
Yeah, you know, Brad, them politicians.
Nah, he was making some good points, man. Killer Mike. A lot of people don't dangle from, but he done a lot. I mean, he got several businesses in the community. How many barbershops he got? Just one, or he got a couple of them?
I think 1 or 2, might be more.
Okay.
But he even said like he only lived a couple of exits from where he grew up, so he's still entrenched in this community. Even now with his fame and fortune.
Yeah. And you can tell by the way he talked. Like you say, he really, loved the community. You know what I mean?
But he also gave a lot of props to that sister who is a
what's her name? Her name was he kept saying her name.
He kept telling people, don't come to me, I'm the rapper. But I am gonna speak up for my people, but that's the expert.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of experts in our community that can really give you the game on politics and stuff like that. But a lot of times we go off the idols. The rapper or the ball player.
Because he would talk about how he would go at it with her sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like they would go at it, But at the end of the day, he still support, you know what I'm saying?
Because he knows she wants what's best for our people.
Right.
They might not necessarily always agree with the route that they take. But at the end of the day, that's all of them.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, it was a good interview. I've been enjoying watching him. You know what I'm saying? I think he a brilliant brother. You know what I mean? Uh, a lot of people got some differences about him, but
I mean,
he about making.
He don't got all the answers.
Yeah.
He just what's best for the people. So I mean.
And the album, man. I mean, the album.
Solid album, yeah.
The album was solid. He dealt with a lot of stuff. He dealt with I seen the one. Did you see the one with Angie Martinez? The interview he did. Yeah, because he dealt with the song that he wrote, the bereavement song that he wrote about his mother and his grandmother.
Yeah.
And he was telling stories about his mother and his grandmother and different things. Man, I really appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stuff that's needed, for the community. So I think he really got his ear to the street and really giving some good analysis for the street.
And like how he big up his woman.
Oh yeah. Definitely. And another black woman. Yeah, and another black woman. So I don't know who got too much problem with him. You know what I'm saying? I know
he even said it on it. He's like, I still love you even if you got a problem with it.
Yeah.
I don't expect you to agree with everything I say.
Yeah. Yep. So that's pretty. Anybody else want to add anything to the to what we talked about? And then so man, you came up in here and did you want to give a view? So this is what we do. I mean, like we just started doing this podcast. Like I've been here be 24 years this year, and during those years we have discussion and debate. Everybody was talking about, oh man, people need to see this. People need to be able to hear this and all. You know what I mean? So for the past month, we've been trying to, we've been trying to get a stream up and running. Right now, we running it. It's raw. We turn the camera around and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? As we go, we'll start to get more, professional people to come in and, and actually, but we just gonna go, grow as we go. You know what I mean? And that's just what we're doing. So we try to teach that, the whole thing with the barbering, it's not just about putting hair on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It's about, it's social, it's community activism, it's all of that stuff that's involved in it. You know what I mean? But if you get stuck in the just, I want to put hair on the floor, I'm nice as a barber, then you'd be stuck. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been a community activism since I've been into barbering. I've been into that, bringing people to town and organizing people and doing certain things. So all I do is just bring it over to this part. So when I'm training people, I want them to become, people that's going to be speaking up for the people and talking to the people and all like that. So, that's what this is all about. And now we just trying to, get it into where people can hear, because this is, something, but we get heated. Like it be debates, not nothing to you where you're going to fight. Yeah, respectful. But you know what I'm saying, but it's good stuff. Like, you come out, you learn something. It's no winner or loser, but you know what I mean? But if you do, of course people get that work, then you're gonna go back, you're gonna do some studying, you're gonna do some reading like that. He got me that time. Sharp. Yeah, you get sharp, you know what I mean? Yeah. So
you gotta know what you're talking about if you want to get in the ring with it.
Yeah, you gotta definitely come and be able to explain yourself. So that's what it is. Do you got anything you want to add in, or you know?
I just appreciate you for having me, and both me. I know some people probably like, this thing I see you 100 million questions.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. I mean, I told you, you know what I'm saying? Like when you hit me yesterday, he's like, asked me for some stuff. I was like, man, just come to the shop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't, what we doing, the movement speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I ain't, we taught lots and lots of people, you know what I'm saying? It speaks for itself what we trying to do. So I, ain't nothing.
Barbers that shop on this night.
Yeah,
Couple of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Master barbers as well.
Sky's the limit. We on the road, you know what I mean? So as we continue to go, it's just going, it's going to be more and more and more. And that's why I call it, it's a movement, And like I said, are you going to come in and I'm going to snap my fingers magically and be like, boom, you know what I mean? You going to make it? Nah. It's not going to happen. It's going to be like, you're going to buy into what it is, you know what I'm saying? And if you come in, if you really want to do this, I can get you where you need to be at. That's what I can tell you. But if it's like, you doubting and, you got, doubting the whole thing, I don't know what to say, I can't magically do it, but I can convince you of some things, and just show you that, all of these brothers in here, came in, starting just like you did, and this young brother right here, that's on the camera right here, he's in now, he's in apprenticeship, he just come through boot camp. And he got a ways to go, but you know, I guarantee you, you know what I mean, within a year's time, he gonna be nice, and he 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just what we doing. This young man right here, you know, apprenticeship. You know what I mean? Getting ready to start. He's getting ready to start for the next week or so. Been in boot camp, and yeah, man. That's all I can say.
No, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep. I appreciate it, man. Yep. All right. Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Yes, sir. All right.
Good one, bro.
You outie?
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise.
All right.
All right, now. Appreciate you.
All right, fam. So we gonna shut down here today. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll be back at y'all next week. Peace, peace.
It's about commitment, healing, honor, respect. This is Barber Life. Cutting hair, I like it. Barbershop, I like it. Change your life, I like it. Conversate, I like it.